Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. God has given us unlimited treasures in His Word. Every time we open it, we can discover a new treasure or admire an old one. What will we find today? Here's Carla Early with Treasure Hunt in the Word.
God gives us so many promises throughout the Bible. Some of them come with something we have to do to receive those promises, but others God gives us just because He loves us and claims us as His children. The promise the Lord gave Abraham back in Genesis 12:1-3 was purely God's grace. The Bible doesn't record Abraham actually doing anything for God to choose him to receive all those promises that He gave him. One day, He just came and said to Abram, "Get out of your country, from your family and from your father's house, to a land that I will show you. I will make you a great nation. I will bless you and make your name great, and you shall be a blessing. I will bless those who bless you, and I will curse him who curses you. And in you all the families of the earth shall be blessed." The Lord didn't give him all the law to follow and tell him that if he did all that, he would receive this blessing. No, He just chose him out of all the people on earth to begin the special family that He would use to bring salvation to the world. Now let's fast forward to Galatians. Paul was trying to clearly explain that salvation came through faith, not from obedience to the law. Ever since God had given the law to the Israelites in the days of Moses, devout Jews had worked so hard to keep the law, but it couldn't save them, no matter how many sacrifices they brought. Paul pointed out that God gave the law just to show people how far sin had separated them from God. It was only designed to last until the one came who could fulfill the law, Jesus. That's why Paul went back to Abraham, because he believed God's promise, and it was counted to him for righteousness, not because he was perfect or because he kept the law that he didn't even know about, but because he had faith. And that's how we receive salvation as well, through faith. And it's not just for the Jews, but for all people, just as God promised Abraham when He said, "In you all the nations shall be blessed." In Galatians 3:18, we find our "but God" verse. "For if the inheritance, which means salvation, is of the law, it is no longer of promise, but God gave it to Abraham by promise." The promise of salvation never had anything to do with the law. It was always by God's grace through faith. The law only showed the bars where sin had confined us, the bars from which God wanted to free us. As Galatians 3:22 says, the scriptures declare that we are all prisoners of sin. So we receive God's promise of freedom only by believing in Jesus Christ. Do you know that freedom, or are you continually working, trying to keep all the rules in order to please God? God's grace through faith in Jesus is all we need.
You can contact us at treasurehuntintheword@gmail.com. We'd love to hear the treasures God has given you through His Word. You can listen to other episodes at our website, which you can find in the description below. Thanks for listening, and remember, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.